how about we insist that they teach the true history? Because without the understanding of what the foundations and underpinnings of the government are, God and Christianity, we take away those absolutes, the government falls down. It's got nothing to stand on anymore. It's left to be open to the winds of political winds, to whatever the favorite ongoing mantra of the day is. That's not how you govern. We need political leaders who govern out of principle, integrity, character, and honesty, not current popular opinion polls. And then for our part, we need to elect leaders not out of charisma, likability, and popularity, but from their ideas, common sense, fortitude, and forthrightness. We need leaders to govern objectively. Objectively, that's off of principles, not subjectively. Subjectively is just like I noted before, just taking a poll and deciding what you're going to do from that, rather than governing off of principles and absolutes. There should probably be term limits. And I come to this conclusion with the understanding that if you are a politician and you're busy governing, well, maybe not most, but a lot of your time is spent worrying about how to get reelected. That's right. See, the government was originally set up where any of us, me, Doug, any of you guys here should be able to go and serve in Congress or the House of Representatives for a couple of years and then come back and live in private life. Okay? Because when you govern that way, you are now setting up, well, you're going to think twice about what you do because you have to go back and live under what you just established. When you're a professional politician, you don't have to do that. So we need term limits. We really do. No matter how good they are, we still need term limits so people realize they have to go back and live under what they have been setting up. We need to end federal social programs. We need to end the nanny state. Welfare, care, and sympathy is done much more efficiently and effectively at the local level. Face it, if you're in welfare, it's a lot easier to get a check in the mail than to go face your neighbor and get it in person. Okay? Or your church. You keep on showing up at church, your church is going to try and help you get skills to get a job. Your family is going to insist that you look for a job. There's just much more accountability in keeping care of welfare at the local level, not the federal level. Now, if we do that, believe it or not, if we eliminate all social welfare programs from the federal government, your federal taxes would be reduced by 75%. Now, what do you think you could do with 75% of that money back in your pocket? You now have money to give to your church, to help out a friend who's in need, to help out your family. You now have money to take care of all those things. Okay? So, to think that we need the federal government to do that is just a very strange, twisted idea. And I mentioned the tax system. And we need to, you guys are all doing the first step. You're becoming involved. This is great. It seems like most of us have been, we're the polite kind. We just kind of, we work when we need to work. We take care of our family. We're involved in church. We're involved with our schools. Or we pay our bills. You know, we're concerned about our family budgets, not to overspend, and all that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, we're now being called to action. Because if we don't stand up and take action, our liberties are going to be taken away from us. So this is a good start right here.